internet, it's Katie and I'm back today with a slightly raspy voice because I'm going through some allergies. Before I get cracking with today's video, which is indeed a haul video, you did read this correctly, I'm actually making a haul video after a year. I went through this phase of not really believing in showing you guys what I bought, but I realized that a lot of you guys do want me to make hauls again, so I'm going to continue to do that. Bring back the old side of YouTube if you guys remember how YouTube used to be. So if you guys have been watching me since freshman year, which a lot of you guys surprisingly and thankfully have been watching me since I was a little itty-bitty freshman, shooting in my dorm room in 2014, you know, here at Elon University where I go to school. So I'm bringing back a freshman year tradition, which is my hashtag HelloKaty Friday videos. So I'm going to be bringing back that tradition of doing videos where they come out every single Friday, so you'll know exactly what day to look forward to a video from me. TGIF, happy Friday. I'm probably somewhere, I don't know, celebrating Friday at this point while you're watching this video. But today is Thursday in normal time, so today is holiday. It's a holiday. I am totally rambling. Oh my god. Okay, without further ado, we're going to get into the haul video. I'm going to show you guys what I bought. A lot of it is just very random. Books, accessories, shoes, a lot of shoes. So the first thing I'm going to show you guys is something that I've gotten so many questions about, which is my handbag at the moment. I recently picked this up from a thrift shop, and it looks like this. I got it from a thrift store in New York City. It's by the brand Rebecca Minkoff. I got this from a thrift store, so it's secondhand. I got this for, I want to say 20 bucks, probably like $20, and it was definitely on retail for way more than that, so that was a total steal. I've been using it actually every day, like it's full of just junk because I'm not the type to have a clean handbag. I should unearth the old side of YouTube and do a what's in my purse real quick. I have this lipstick lip gloss duo that I use every single day, which I guess this could be a haul purchase too because I did get this from Soap and Glory not too long ago. And the lipstick is called Sexy Mother Pucker, and it's in Super Nude Matte. I'm bringing back the early 2000s gloss. It's the Sexy Mother Pucker lip gloss, and it is in Rose and Shine, which is a very cute name. So I use these together, and that's why it's in my bag, which like I said is thrifted, and there's a ton of other shit in there I'm not going to go through. So when I was at that thrift store, and I want to say it was the Buffalo Exchange. Yeah, Buffalo Exchange in New York City was one of my favorite thrift stores while I lived there. So while I was there, I also got these loafers, which look like this. They're from the brand Steven by Steve Madden. Wow, he is so modest. These were probably close to $100 in retail. I looked them up afterwards and I got them for $28. They're very gently used, as you can see, and loafers are so in right now, so I picked these up from the thrift store as well. And then the same thrift store, I got these Rebecca Minkoff slides from there as well. I really like just scored at this place. These type of shoes are also extremely in right now. They look kind of like bougie Birkenstocks in a way. So I picked these up. Looks like $30 from Buffalo Exchange. I got one more thing from the thrift store. I got this button-down shirt. This is from a different thrift store. I don't remember what it was called, but it has this tag. I don't know what that is. It's like a baby. I don't know. So it's this button-down, and it's by Vince Camuto, which is like a really good brand, and I got it for $16. So it's just a typical like yellow snakeskin button-down. I am so that friend that like picks up the ugliest item in the store and thinks it's like a pot of gold. Like, I had to ask my friend Julia, like, is this cute or is this weird? Am I being that person again that wants the ugliest thing in the room? So I kind of loved how ugly it was. Like, sometimes I fall in love with the ugly things. Oh, that was so poetic. Okay, so I got this. Then we're gonna move on to, what should we do next? I went to Zara and I got this dress. I am too lazy to button it up all the way, so I'm just gonna put a photo of myself wearing it right here because I recently Instagrammed myself wearing it. I've recently fallen back in love with Zara. It's like my ex-boyfriend that I took back type of thing, because I used to go to Zara every freaking day in Europe when I lived there in Florence, Italy. As you guys know, I lived there for close to 6 months or 5 months-ish. And I went to Zara like every single day because I felt comfortable with the clothing. It was right by my house and I like became obsessed with it, and that's all I'd wear. And then I slowly just got really bored of it, and so now I'm falling back in love with my ex-boyfriend, aka Zara. This dress that I'm wearing right now, my body, is also from Zara. It looks weird at this angle, like very weird at this angle, but it has these ties on the side that I don't really have tied up right now. But I want to say this dress was probably close to $60, which is still so much cheaper than what Free People would have sold it for. I'm getting a little bit fed up with Free People's prices, not gonna lie. So you guys follow me on Instagram, which if you don't, why? Why not? I'm very fun. I'm also very modest. My Instagram handle is HelloKatyXO, shameless plug. A lot of you guys DM'd me asking me where this was from. It's indeed from Zara. It says polite till I bite on it. $12.90, which is ridiculously cheap, and it's kind of oversized, so I got it in a size small. I'm very big on like my t-shirts with the slogans on it. You know, it's kind of like speaking without speaking. Have your shirt speak for you. Then, moving on to my one sole back to school Free People purchase, because as you guys know, I'm obsessed with Free People, but it's kind of an obsession that has to die now that I'm saving money because Free People is so inexpensive. I bought these bell bottoms from Free People. They look like this. Has this like really nice huge bell bottom on the bottom. Looks like that. They're high-waisted, so they sit really nicely above my hips, and I got them in a size 28, which I'm usually a 29, so they run a little bit big, I guess. They're very stretchy, have a lot of stretch. They're only 78, which is actually pretty good for Free People jeans. Like I said, they run a little bit big, so be aware of that. But I'm obsessed with these. I love them. So I picked up 3 things from NastyGal. So I got this dress here, and gingham is extremely in right now, which is this fabric here. It looks like kind of like a walking tablecloth, but looks like this. It has these little puffy sleeves with the ties on the end, which I love. Next up, I got a going out type dress. It's a little bit nice for going out. Like, I honestly might save this for a formal or something because it is a nicer dress. It's an off the shoulder cut and it has the tassels on it. So saucy, if I had to describe it in one word. These are recent purchases, so they're all going to be available on the website, so definitely check them out. I know it came in white as well. And then next up, I got this white bodycon dress. As you guys can see, it's cut right there, like a big opening right there. But the interesting thing about this dress is it shows so much like under boob because it's like cut like that, so your boobs kind of stick out, but it's under boob and like under cleavage. I think that under boob is the new over boob cleavage because like boobs aren't really in right now. I don't know why. I guess like they just went out after the whole juicy tracksuit thing went out the door. So the under boob is definitely making a killing right now. I went out and I finally bought a bunch of pairs of shoes for myself because back to school is a good time to buy a lot of shoes. So I picked up these little wedgie shoes. What would you call these? Little booties, I guess. I'm obsessed with this like little V thing. Hello? Love that. These are perfect back to school fall time staples. So I love these. Then I'm going to move on to another pair. Oh my god. Hi.
Oh, sorry. I didn't interrupt your video. Hey, YouTube.
Okay, so next up I went to Nordstrom Rack and I got like 3 pairs of shoes from there. I don't know what style of heel this is. Are they mules? I don't really know. Someone comment, please let me know. Like I said, I don't really have shoe expertise, so I got these little blue suede shoes, Elvis Presley reference. They're a little bit dirty or rugged because I've been wearing the shit out of these things. They're so adorable. And they were about $48, $50, which I think is a total steal for shoes like these. I think that like slidey shoes are extremely in right now, so I picked up these little brown ones. They're from the brand Franco Sarto. These were about $30, which is like a total steal, so highly recommend Nordstrom Rack, as I said. Last but not least, for shoes from Nordstrom Rack, I got these little sandals from Steve Madden, and I've already worn these to 2 days of class. They're really comfortable, very reliable, and little studs are on the toes, so I love these. Brown shoes are always my go-to. I feel like they go with more things, but as you guys can see, I've bought like 7 pairs of shoes in this haul, so I have a lot of options. These shoes were about $40, so I spent overall like $120 on 3 pairs of shoes at Nordstrom Rack, which is unreal. So a friend of mine at school named Erica worked with a company this summer. She did PR for them called Maison Margiela Paris. She reached out, said that she would send me some perfumes just for fun. Like I don't have to show them in a video or anything. But long story short, I'm so obsessed with them that I want to show you guys because I want you guys to be able to get your hands on them as well. So they were sent to me for free technically, but I do want to show you guys them and I'm not sponsored by them. Up at the top it says replica, so if that'll help you find these. I'll put the link below where you guys can find these. But so this one's called Tea Escape. It's a soothing green tea bubble smell and it's a female fragrance from Tokyo and it's called Tea Escape. It's extremely soothing and a little bit goes such a long way. That's by far one of my favorite ones she sent over, but they also have male fragrances. This one's called At the Barber's and it literally smells like aftershave. So I'm gonna try to find a guy who I think is deserving of it and give it to him because it literally smells like amazingly delicious aftershave. Last but not least, she sent over a little oil. So this is like a fragrance oil. It has an oil based of Boost Radiance and it's like zesty and solar. It smells kind of like yellow Starburst, but like in like a really like high class way. Last but not least, I'm just gonna quickly go through 3 of the favorite titles that I've been reading recently. So the first one that I picked up is called On Tyranny. It's by Timothy Snyder and it says 20 Lessons from the 20th Century. So it basically goes through every political disaster in history and how to alleviate it or how to fix it in the future and make sure we don't make the same mistake again, which I'm not a very big political history buff, but like I'm obsessed with this book. Like I feel smart reading it. I feel like I need to know these things given our current political climate. Then I also kind of actually the opposite on the spectrum. Nice is Just a Place in France. It's written by the Betches. I don't know if you guys have ever read their website. Betches is kind of like a dream job for me. Like I think they're really funny. It's all a satire, so don't take their stuff seriously at all, and most of it, 90% of it probably, is not supposed to be taken seriously. It's like a total satire. This book is no exception to that. It basically goes through how to succeed in life and how to basically win at everything, and it's very funny. I've gotten all my friends hooked on this book. Then last but not least, I am currently reading The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck by Mark Manson, and I actually wrote a recent blog post based on this book, so I'll link that below if you guys want to read it. But it essentially kind of tells you, it's like a self-help book, kind of going through how to give less of a fuck in your life and how to just enjoy life without caring too much. This book is very good food for thought, so I highly recommend it. So yeah, that's it for my haul. I hope you guys all enjoyed me talking about things that I bought recently. I'm a little bit rusty with my hauls. I'm not sure if this was like beneficial whatsoever, but I really tried. And next week, I promise I'll have a more intellectual, you know, food for thought talking video. And yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you guys all enjoyed, and I'll talk to you guys all next Friday. Bye!